He is the fastest boxer in the world. After completing a kill list of high-level oppositions and becoming one of the biggest superstars in boxing, Ryan "The Flash" Garcia is being eyed as one of the potential mega fights for Naoya Inoue. But first, he will need to get past Rolly Romero on May 2nd in one of the greatest spectacles in boxing history. Does Ryan Garcia have the potential to beat the monster? In this video, we will show his most action-packed wins that showcase his skills, power, and drive to the top, and why King Ryan is the man to end Naoya Inoue's dominance.
He's here for one of the announcing teams. Good hook! Outback. Oh, as frequently as it needs to happen. Oh, he's got it right.
This is Fighting is Art. Let's go. Born in Victorville, California,
who's your style like?
Sergio Martinez.
Garcia started boxing at the age of 7 and dreamed of one day representing the United States in the 2016 Olympics. He became a 15-time national amateur champion and amassed an amateur record of 215 wins and 15 losses before going to terrify the pro ranks. Making his debut, he was already showing his superhero speed. His ferociousness made him quickly run out of opponents in Tijuana, and when he fought in the US, he made veterans sit on their butt for lessons, having no respect for the elderly, destroying equally fast opponents with lighting quick punches that almost can't be captured by the human eye or camera. In December of 2017, Garcia stepped up and made a name for himself when he fought for the vacant NABF Junior Super Featherweight title. Then, a year later, the buzzing kid faced the arrogant Braulio Rodriguez, who tried to intimidate Garcia, unknown to him that he was inviting a world of pain to his corridor. The opponent shoved Garcia aggressively and sent the ring girl flying. Garcia took the disrespect in stride, promising to do the talking with his fists. It brought out the best in Ryan.
Of late, let's see if he...
In the first round, the cocky opponent was already doing the chicken dance and was already tasting the canvas.
The fight is here for one of the announcing teams. Good hook! And Rodriguez...
Wow, that was a perfect shot. Left hook.
The Dominican hugged Garcia forcefully, clinging to consciousness.
And Rodriguez is rocked. Right hand, Garcia. He's trying to survive.
And Braulio mocked King Ryan, not knowing what will happen next.
Does. Right hand and a hook by Garcia. Rodriguez says he's lifted.
He got what he asked for. The Flash eviscerated Braulio with a hard right hand and melted him against the ropes.
How did he weather that? Another one. And a hook. And down he goes. Rod Lipton got to take
an opponent who's playing and trying to make you look bad. Oh.
Ray, that was right in front of us. I felt the thudding power, the force of that right hand.
It was a lesson on don't ever taunt a quiet beast. Coming off the first loss of his career in that dramatic fight against Gervonta Davis, Garcia suffered insults from his next opponent, Oscar Duarte.
He has been insulted by Duarte, called a clown and a quitter. Been told in Mexico he was known as Queen Ryan, and no one there respects him.
Finally, the time came to turn words to action. Playing possum, Ryan ate plenty punches, studying as he studied Duarte's strategy.
Because it's one thing to be a Ryan Garcia to the corner and do nothing. But right there,
Soon, he was ready to unload.
keeping those counter punches that happens is because a fighter has pivoted.
Ryan had been a patient tiger and dragged his rival into deep waters. Then, he unleashed a lightning-fast right hand that made Duarte see stars.
Duarte's legs have betrayed him. His foundation is... And that's a knockdown. The shot the left of Duarte. Hey!
2 minutes.
In April of 2022, Garcia collided with Emanuel Tago, an overconfident fighter who had not lost in 32 fights. During their ice-cold face-off, both fighters nearly 3 down, but chose to wait to fight night. Finally, it was time to lay for every disrespect, and in the first round, Garcia immediately made Tago swallow his pride.
Now you can see, there's that right hand. Right cross. Tago's right hand right to the temple. Kind of short-circuited him for a minute. There he goes. Ryan Garcia
Garcia's gonna need to knock.
Ryan added extra torque to his punches.
He can't match the speed of Garcia. A fighter with this much speed.
And put a beating on Emanuel.
Pressure, a lot of foot pressure as well.
Ryan extended the beatdown for 12 rounds in a demolition that Tago won't ever forget.
It's January of 2021, a complete.
He won by unanimous decision, with Tago being the only fighter in 6 fights not to be sent to the Shadow Realm. In April of 2020, Garcia met an incredibly difficult opponent, Devin Haney. The undefeated Haney was the champion of the super lightweight division and was regarded by as the next Mayweather.
Oh, the talking is almost done. You know, the antics is almost done. This is not an easy fight, but this is a fight that I will make look easy.
Also, Haney made Ryan take difficult bets, overconfidently thinking he was going to win the fight.
Hey, Ryan, let's do 500,000 per pound.
Okay.
Let's do it. Shake on it? Yeah.
Right from the onset, Garcia made Haney shiver in his timbers with a lightning-fast left hook.
Haney. To get over. Big left hand by Garcia. Rocks Haney early.
And he made the champion do his best Khabib impression. Garcia ate Haney's punches like candy.
And there's that shoulder roll. Referee, the third man in the ring.
His flash left hook once again sent shocks through the reigning champion.
Out back.
And Garcia mocked his rival for his weak leg. But even getting a point deducted for misconduct wouldn't stop him from delivering a knockout that night. A clean combination to the gray matter sent the champion mop the canvas.
This has been answered. He's still going strong here. As frequently as it needs to happen. Oh, he's got it rocked again and down for a second time. 2.5 minutes to go in this round.
Every whiff from Garcia's punches was like punches from Deontay Wilder.
At least so far, but here comes King Rye. He got him again. He caught him again, and they're not going to call that a knockdown.
The left hook weapon of destruction brutalized his rival once more. At the end, the 12 rounds domination resulted in a clear decision victory for Garcia.
And I will beat Devin Haney, that's a promise. And let's take a look back at some highlights. There was the first moment of trouble in round 1.
What a shot. And look, you gotta give Garcia credit. Anytime he was dipping to his right like that, he was still fleeing.
In February 2020, Garcia fought against Francisco Fonseca, who, in the lead-up, acted prideful and dismissively, doing his best Agent 47 impression to intimidate Garcia. And despite training clips that showed Garcia was going to overload on the left hook, his opponent took no regard and paid for it. Early into the fight, there were already signs of what was to come.
Young kid that likes to start off early.
He's moving up to face the top fighter here.
A picture-perfect left hook in the blink of an eye ended the fight in 80 seconds.
Oh, the left hand sends Fonseca down, flat on his back. It's over.
He knew there was no way Fonseca was going to get up from that. Right on the money, thumb up, grazing off the chin, and just the way that he...
This was only a partial exhibition of the kind of power Garcia possesses, particularly in his left hand. An assassination done with speed of a samurai.
Jake Paul, Logan Paul, no.
So I'm thinking, what if one day we fight 140? I'm talking about future, and we do it in Japan. It'll be huge, huge. Mark my words, if it somehow plays out that way, I think that fight will be one of the biggest pay-per-views of all time.
Do you agree that Ryan Garcia poses a great threat to Naoya Inoue's dominance? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.